Clearly just got done sexing up that egg. What am I writing? What goes through my head?
ああ、わかったよ。
Being a weirdo and keeping that giant and heavy egg on your bed, so you only gotta move it later on when you want to sleep like a massive weirdo with an egg fetish, sexing it up every time you're alone.
彼女はアナです。僕の次女で幼い時から面倒を見てもらっています。
アナです。お久しぶりです。はい。
He literally just introduced you by name.
私は海戦を回避するために魔族との和解を目指し、彼らと
Yeah, booby staring is great.
楽ではない。
何でしょうか。
Asking him what is it when he literally just opened his eyes after speaking. I mean, even if he looked directly at you, you'd expect it to take more than half a second to blurt out, what is it? This girl has expertly mastered the art of bowing without literally moving your lower half. Impressive, Snake.
開いていますよ。
I love how before receiving her guests, she was like, I better go and stand looking out the window. Way more emo that way. CGI! They were right on her for like 60 seconds straight with homing webs, and suddenly she's now able to chillax by a tree.
せっかく外に出たのに食べてるもんが迷宮にいた頃と変わらないってどうよ。
Because your mother sent them after you and you ended up wanting to eat them?
父上が私をお呼びになられたのでは。はい、スーが。
私は呼んでなどいないぞ。
しかし父上が相談したいことがあるので執務室に来るように。
Oh dear lord, he's slow on the uptake.
シレイン様。
アイリンさん、アナ。
This dude is holding up his arm in like the weirdest, most uncomfortable way ever.
一体何が。
反乱です。
反乱。
主犯はサイリス第一王子とユーゴ君です。
Seems a little strange to be relaxing right next door to the fighting. Oh, so what if our troops bravely defending us get butchered? At least we're safe 10 feet away. Either these guys appeared out of thin air, or he really wasn't paying any attention to what was going on right in front of him. Quick everyone, strafe! Strafe!
洗脳効果は他の比ではありません。
それをユーゴーが持ってると。
この国はもうダメだと。
Bitch didn't answer me.
何考えてるんだ。兵士たちまで巻き込まれるぞ。
He asks her when he's already confirmed that she too is brainwashed.
おめでたい人ね。敵兵までかばうなんて。
カティア、正気に戻れ。
Someone get the cameraman a fucking tripod, he's drunk! Oh, very strange reflections.
シュン、その竜に乗って逃げろ。
He's talking without moving his mouth. Yet another skeleton! Spider puppet Naruto run. Giving yourself away before you attack cliche. You might be thinking, she's not literally talking out loud, so there's no giving herself away. But as we saw when she rescued the vampire and threw a fit 2 episodes ago, she does make spider-like sounds when talking.
俺がもっとしっかりしていれば、スーもカティアもこんなことには。
自分を責めないで。
That's a weird claim to make. You can't be in 2 places at the same time. And on top of that, you can't also logically think that you should have been able to figure out that a coup was coming. That's being a little too hard on yourself, like you're looking for compliments and shit.
いつもなら進化するとき眠くなるのに、スキル睡眠無効のおかげかな。
I like the way she actually ponders that question like it's genuine. Like, of course it's because of that skill, it's in the name.
やればいいわけ？
しばらく辛抱しててくれ。お前が来たら目立つ。
それがさ、なんか私。
ここだ。
Why are you people constantly walking in front of one another? Can't you walk normally?
残念ながらお力にはなれません。
Good a time as any to practice my serial killer face. I'm gonna kill you.
カティアさん、一緒に来てください。
私が
No, the other one with the same name standing directly behind you, you massive flid. Suddenly gaining the ability to swim after 45 seconds in the water. Also though, everyone can now seemingly breathe underwater.
行軍中我が軍はクイーンプロテクトの縄張りを通ることになりますが
あれは私の眷属だよ
Did this dude just fail to notice all the spiders everywhere around there clearly not attacking and stuff then?
迷宮病か
迷宮病
No, I hardly doubt that.
大丈夫ですか？
先生
Shouldn't you know that, though?
シュンどうした
Why couldn't they just use her to fly to their destination without needing to go through the cave?
この世界の盗賊ってみんなあんななのかな
There's also nothing to state that they were bandits at all.
ありがたいありがたい真珠様万歳なんで私がパワースポット的存在に
Obviously, because you keep on healing people. How is that not obvious?
彼らは転生者で本物の勇者の仲間です。
剣を下ろせ
Dude's sword turned into a kitchen knife.
今日の作業は終わり引き上げるわよ
Multiple people say the exact same thing at the exact same time and in the exact same way, cliche, and she only just turned up there but reacted in the same way to work ending for the day.
なあ京也のことを誰か知らないか笹島京也
笹島くん
いや俺らは
Yeah, alright, General Consensus Chan, why don't you actually let people answer for themselves first?
確かにヤバげなやつだったあいつはなぜかご心中とか言われてて入れ替わり立ち替わり他の国の人がやってきて
Are you expecting me to believe that this young girl, fully aware of her surroundings, hasn't once overheard her massive fan of her mother mention that the spider is healing everyone in town? I don't buy it!
やはりアリエルも転生者の存在に気づいているということかポティマス殿ああ失礼いや本当に可愛らしい
He says like they weren't able to quite clearly hear him the entire time 2 feet away.
こんな虫ごときに砦を破壊されたなど信じがたいがまあいい
虫って多分私のこと
He's right next to you, and you're the only insect around, and, as if that wasn't already enough, you've consistently referred to yourself as a spider and an insect throughout all the previous 19 episodes.
そうですが万が一のことを考えて転移人の一時稼働停止を提案しておきますわ
必要ない
It's all well and good having this conversation with them, but no need to get annoyed by it. They're just dudes. Go and talk to someone whose opinion actually matters on the subject.
こいつら守んなきゃいけないの
To be fair, it's not really about them, is it? It's about the students sheltered there more than anything, the place where you're currently held safe. You're not doing them a massive solid, are you?
戦いになる前に皆さんに大事な話があります。
先に行く
いえ、むしろお二人にこそ聞いてもらいたいお話です。
Saying this after they've excused themselves and already walked past you.
そして管理者はユーゴーにアナレート国王を始末させ帝国軍をこちらに向かわせています。
待ってくれ今回の
Shun being oddly chilled at all of these revelations, just smiling away.
What am I having for din-dins tonight?
逆に言えば転移人さえ守りきれば帝国軍の侵攻を防げることになる
Why not talk with the actual leader of that place though and ask him to deactivate it? Just a small but genuine sin here for a change. It would have greatly helped during this scene if they had put pictures alongside all of the names they were talking about, like maybe past and present, because who the hell is going to remember all of these names and who they're actually referring to?
この戦いはあくまでエルフと帝国との戦いであって俺たちは助成するだけだ
I'm sorry, is it just me or are they totally ignoring the fact that the enemy could know they are specifically in there and are coming to wipe them out? Especially after everything they went through trying to kill him back at the palace? Seems a bit random that they'd try that there, track them into the woods trying to murder them, and now they're thinking they're purely after the elves and not them anymore? I suppose, really strictly speaking, this episode should get a rare second sin for how much CGI was used. Like, I've gone in depth on anime wins. I appreciate the work and time and effort that goes into these anime, but on this channel, I gotta do sins, and that's a sin. There's so much CGI, it's nuts.
臆病とも言えた。
うるさい。結局あいつって何なの？
It's so weird to me that they drew him and yet did her right next to him in CGI. I'd really have said to do them both in CGI if you needed, or both hand-drawn. Looks odd if not.
ざざ連れて行かせると。
別に私は構わないけど。
I still just cannot get used to these angles, like everyone is shoving their face into one another when in reality they're quite a distance apart.
闘神法と魔神法でステータスを底上げした。
お前はもう後戻りできないところまで来てしまったのか。
Really, dude? After everything he's done, he's asking himself this question? Like, he's murdering people left, right, and center and trying to kill him for the past year or whatever, and he's still saying that? Dude, seriously, just kill him already, would you?
仲間の力を合わせれば。
Everyone who was just stood next to him disappears seconds later.
魔族軍の戦力は白いやつは来てるのか。
Come on, man, it's so weird that he's like 3.5 inches from her nose.
は？魔王のステータスもカンパした英知様が聞かない。
雲の魔物。
Dude was already incredibly close from a side-on view. He should be halfway bloody home after all that walking he just did from the other angle. Nathan Bird, Bird Without a Word, Tyler Warner, Ali 50, Kawada Takashiro, Ted L, Israel Caldera, Mr. Waffle 64, Kieran Robinson, Chris Harris, Jonas Stahl, Manolo Saucedo Munoz, Steelers, Matthew Blanchett, Kim Munt, Manuel Morales, Conito, Dark Lord Bloody Soul, Blitzcloud, Aurakeeper, Kepper, Juffa 6263, Magnus, Kevin Nelter, Brendan Krier, Kaj Vorzelman, Sean Graves, The Epic Amanda, Galaxy Boss 22, Leaf Arn Hammer, Sentimento, Gaten 2000, Storm 970, Inakami Underwater, Your Ed Vincent.